This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
4 straight losses, including 3 by at least 24 points. Things are not going very well right now for the Kentucky football team. With each loss, more and more fans seem to be turning their attention to basketball season, even though a bowl game is still very much a possibility. Head coach Mark Stoops, though, says he cannot control what the fans do, just what happens on the field.
I can't control whether they jump ship or not. You know, that's up to them. Everybody has a choice, and I certainly understand that. But there's, you know, I think frustration is a word that you've heard me use a little bit. You know, of course, you know, I'd be lying if we didn't say there was some frustration. You're always looking at ways to get better and eliminate mistakes and get your players to play at the highest level they possibly can. You know, so that's what I'm going to do, and that's what we're going to do as an organization.
It is now time to announce our team of the week from the first round of the high school football playoffs. The Rockcastle County Rockets were one of just 14 teams in round 1 to win on the road, beating the East Jessamine Jaguars 33-8. Brent Lovell, a huge game for the Rockets, 154 yards on just 10 carries, 2 touchdowns. Chase McClure threw for 140 and 2 scores. Rockcastle County will be on the road again this week at Wayne County in round 2. The Crusaders of June Buchanan next in our Roundball preview series. Former Mr. Basketball and state champion Elisha Justice enters his second season as head coach of the program and will be without last season's leading scorer. But now entering year number 2, he understands more about being a coach, and the players are learning a lot from him as well.
Not playing to their level. You know, that was one thing that we had trouble with last year, was not being a mature team. And so we would, you know, play harder against the better teams. And my guys didn't understand, you have to come out and play as hard as you can every single night, no matter who you're playing. And, you know, because I always try to tell them, you know, you need to destroy the teams you're supposed to beat and then beat the teams you're not supposed to. So, and that's the way I want my guys to compete and come out with that killer instinct. You know, Jason Boer, he was great at instilling that in his teams and letting us know that we couldn't just come out and go through the motions on any night or we'd get beat.
Coach Justice, man, I love Coach Justice. He's awesome. Not only as a coach, but as a person. You know, he's always there for his players. Always does the right thing. He's just a hard-working coach, and there's nothing better you could ask for.
Well, we loved having coaches, and even his first season, we all knew when he first came that it was going to be a good season. We all knew that when he came, it was going to be a good fit, and when he did come, we all learned a lot from him, especially because of his experience when he played in Louisville and stuff.